And well, earlier we spoke to retired Lieutenant General D.S. Huda, former Northern Army commander and someone who spearheaded the 2016 surgical strike across the LOC. Now listen to what he said.
I think this is much larger in scale and scope than we have seen both in 2016 and 2019. By hitting targets particularly aimed at terrorist leadership, the Jaish in Murid Khe and the Jaish-e-Mohammed in Bahawalpur. I think the message that is going out is that, look, it's not only the sort of foot soldiers that you have that are going to get hit, but also the leadership which is planning these terrorist operations is also going to be hit. The fact that we have hit in Punjab across the international border. As I said, the fact that we've hit 9 camps, including the headquarters of LET and Jaish. This is a very, very powerful message that major acts of terror will be responded to very, very strongly by. These were large terror infrastructure camps. So the launch pads are smaller, which are closer to the line of control. Yeah. But these were main terrorist camps, and I think you heard also in the briefing this morning that exactly what is the kind of activity that is happening in those terror camps, and how those have served as sort of launch pads for terrorist attacks in India. They've served as training hubs for terrorists. So I think the choice of targets has been based on really sort of critical terrorist infrastructure that exists both in Pakistan occupied Kashmir as well as in mainland Pakistan. From what we know, most of these targets have been hit by missiles from aircraft. And these are standoff long distance missiles, so you don't really have to cross over into Pakistani airspace or territory to carry out these attacks. So remaining on our side of the border, these targets have been struck and taken out. And we can sort of look at and see the accuracy of the target planning, the accuracy of the missiles by pictures that we have seen on how they have pinpointedly struck the targets that they had planned. Particularly after we have received the Rafale aircraft, that along with them we've got missiles which can carry out very, very precise strikes while remaining at a fairly sort of long standoff distance. You don't have to really go on top of the target to hit it. It can be done from distance. As I said, it was done from our side of the line of control and the international border. So these, as I said, are very, very precise weapons, and because they are so precise, it also avoids any kind of collateral damage, minimizes casualties to civilians. So you can just sort of pick out one house, one hut, and say, look, this is where we want to hit, and that's exactly where it goes and hits. So we have these precision systems available with us. What happens next is pretty much up to Pakistan. We have carried out the operation. The Foreign Secretary, in describing the operation today, has said, that we have tried to control escalation. It's a non-escalatory strike. It's targeted only at terror camps. We have not hit any Pakistan military. So from our side, what we wanted to do, what we set out to do, the kind of signal we wanted to send out has been sent. The ball is Molly right now in Pakistan's court. Will they retaliate to what India has done? I think they would. I mean, they would also be under tremendous pressure to do something. And so we could expect a retaliation, whether it comes in 24, 48, 72 hours. again, would be based on the plan that they make. Uh, how then India responds to their retaliation? I mean, these are things that over the coming few days we'll just have to figure out.